and just levitate.
Hi guys, so welcome ulit sa ating YouTube channel. Ito na yung lesson 21 sa ating trigonometry. Ito yung sa amin product identities. So if we have sine A times cosine B, that is equivalent sa 1/2 sine A plus B plus sine A minus B. Then if we have sine A times sine B, that is 1/2 cosine A minus B. So pakaayos na lang. Then minus cosine A plus B. Then cosine A sine B, that's 1/2 sine A plus B minus sine A minus B. Then cosine A cosine B, that is 1/2 cosine A plus B plus cosine A minus B. Okay, so application lang yan is just kung meron ka dalawang angle, different angle, so dapat dito is A and A is not equal to B, so para mas maging applicable siya. So if A is not equal to B, then therefore we have to use this. Pero kung if A is equal to B, double angle identities tayo. Yun yung mga possible na pwede mong gawin. So ayun nga, try natin i-apply yan, yung mga identities na yan. So again, some product pa lang na identities to. Okay, so rewrite cosine 2 theta sin theta as a sum or difference of two functions. So note na ito yung A. So in this case ito yung A, ito yung B. Okay, so since nakita mo is cosine sin, so dito yan, cosine sin, pasok siya dito sa pangatlo. So ulitin ko lang. So this is cosine 2 theta sin theta is equivalent sa 1/2. Okay, that is 1/2 ng sin 2 theta plus theta kasi A plus B minus sin ng 2 theta minus theta. Okay, then this is equal sa 1/2 ng sin 3 theta minus sin theta. Okay, then since sabi niya is sum and difference ng two function, so I think mas applicable tayo dito kung gagamit tayo ng, I think mas okay or mas applicable na gamitin natin yung sum and difference sa loob neto rather than gamitin to, since ang nangyari is hindi naman siya sum and difference of two function kasi similar function lang din siya. Okay, so I think mas very useful dito if gamitin natin, although tama lang kasi nga ang idea is, check lang ang idea kasi si add. Okay, so kung hindi naman na-add or na-subtract, I mean hindi na-operate tulad yan. So ito, 2 theta plus theta is 3 theta. Then 2 theta minus theta, since similar naman, pwede ko talagang kunin na sa theta. Okay, in which pwede yan. So I think different function naman to. So this is just equals to 1/2 sin 3 theta minus 1/2 sin theta. Kasi nga different function naman si 3 theta sa si theta. Okay, so probably ito na yung kanyang sagot. So again mag-a-apply tayo ng sum and difference if ever siguro hindi na-add. Pinala ito x tas ito y, so apply natin. Okay, so tulad nito, kung di man sila na-add, apply pa natin yung sign ng sum tapos difference ng sign. Okay, so ganun yung gagawin natin. Okay, next is for example number 2. Evaluate cosine 15 degrees, 45 degrees. So this is using product. So product of two angles. So product of two angles, that is cosine. So cosine A, cosine B. So applicable siya. So sabi ng cosine A, cosine B, that is 1/2 cosine A plus B plus cosine A minus B. So wait ko lang. Cosine 15 degrees cosine 45 degrees is just equal sa 1/2 ng cosine 15 degrees plus 45 degrees plus cosine ng 15 degrees minus 45 degrees. Okay, so this is just equal sa 1/2 ng cosine 60 degrees plus cosine negative 30 degrees. So note na pwede natin gamitin yung negative angle doon sa negative cosine negative 30. So magiging positive lang din siya. So this is just equal sa 1/2 times cosine 60 degrees plus cosine 30 degrees. Okay, kasi nga yung cosine negative is equal to sa negative positive cosine. So this is equivalent ng sa 1/2 ng cosine 60 degrees. Ano yung value ng cosine 60 degrees? That is 1/2. So this is 1/2. So obviously ito is square root of 3 over 2. So multiply na natin yan. This is 1/2 times 1/2, 1/4. That's square root of 3 times 1/2. So that's square root of 3 over 4 kasi square root of 3 over 2 times 1/2. Okay, so therefore ito yung kanya exact value. So again, wag mo na i-round up or wag mo na i-decimal kasi yun yung kanya exact value. Totally. Okay, next is number 3. So we need to prove using yung gantong form. So prove that sine squared u minus sine squared b is equal to sine u plus b times sine u minus b. So probably since ito yung sum, ito yung product, dalawa dito tayo mag-workout sa left, sa right side. Okay, so ito yung proof. So consider natin. So proof, consider. So consider si sine ng u plus b tapos sine ng u minus b. Okay, then applying yung sum, yung product of two sine. Okay, so sine a, sine b, that is 1/2 cosine a minus b. Okay, so this is equal lang sa 1/2 tapos cosine a minus b. A is u plus b. So u plus b minus b. So u plus b minus u minus b. Ayan yung una. Then minus cosine ng a plus b. So that is u plus b plus u minus b. Okay, so next is simplify natin further. This is 1/2. Then cosine u minus u, that is 0. So b minus negative b, that is 2b. So this is 2b minus cosine u, 2u. So this is cosine 2u. Okay, next is apply natin yung identity kasi ang goal natin is maging sine squared parehas. So ang obvious dito na ang may sine squared parehas is, ang gagawin natin is kunin natin yung 1/2. So yung double angle identities niya, no? So yung 1/2 sa 1/2 minus 2 sine, no, minus 1/2 2 sine b. Kasi ito 1/2 minus 2 cosine u. Okay, so this is equal sa double angle identity. So this is 1/2 multiplied by 1 minus 2 sine squared b. Okay, minus ito ay 1/2 minus 2 sine squared u. Okay, then simplify further. This is equivalent or equal sa 1/2. Then this is, tanggalin ko na yung grouping symbol, 1 minus 2 sine squared b minus 1 plus 2 sine squared u. Okay, so obvious cancel si negative 1, then distribute yung 1/2 or lagay ko muna. This is 1/2, nahin ko yung positive. This is 2 sine squared u minus 2 sine squared b. Then distribute si 1/2, so therefore this is just equal sa sine squared u minus sine squared b kasi makakancel yung 2 sa 1/2. So therefore this is done kasi yun yung kinukuha natin. Okay, so ganyan yung application. So imagine mo kung dito ka mag-start, hirap papunta doon. Okay, so kaya nga lagi ko suggestion is punta ka dun sa mahirap na part, tapos dun sa pwedeng i-apply yung identity na kailangan natin. Okay, so yun pa lang yung product. So dun, yun yung product to sum. Yun yung identity na product to sum. So ito naman yung identity na sum to product. Okay, so ito yung mangyari. If we have sine A plus sine B, that is just equivalent to 2 sine A plus B over 2, then cosine A minus B over 2, then blah blah blah. Para-parehas na yung formula. Oh, hindi magkakaiba, I mean yung identities. Pero yung way is understandable naman kung ano yung gagawin. So anong nangyari, from product, from sum naging product. Kaya nagkaroon nga lang ng 2. So kanina from product nagiging sum, pero nagkaroon ng 1/2 na multiplier sa labas. So dito naman ito yung gagawin natin. Okay, so dapat again A is not equal to B para ma-apply natin to, para mas maganda siya tignan. Okay, so rewrite the following as the product of the of trigonometric function. So sabi lang naman is rewrite, so no need yata natin na siya i-solve pa or what. Okay, so letter A, we have cosine 42 degrees plus cosine 148 degrees. Okay, so this is equal sa saan yun? Cosine A plus cosine B. So ito yun, no? So that is 2 cosine. So this is just equal sa 2 cosine ng A plus B. So this is 42 plus 148 degrees all over 2. Then cosine ng minus nun. So this is 42 minus 148. So degrees to degrees over 2. So check, this is 2 cosine ng 42 plus 48. That is 190. Tama. So 190 divided by 2, that is 95. So this is cosine 95 degrees. Then this is cosine ng negative 106 over 2, sorry. Negative 1, that's negative 53. This is negative 53 degrees. So tanggalin natin negative. So this is just equivalent sa cosine ng 95 degrees tapos cosine ng 53 degrees. So tinanggal ko lang yung negative kasi nga cosine negative 53 degrees is equal sa cosine 53 degrees. Okay, so ganyan lang. So no need to solve kasi sabi rewrite lang naman. Okay, so next is yung number letter B. Sorry. So for letter B, we have negative 3 sine 2x plus 3 sine 5x. So in this case, wala tayong formula para ma-solve yung merong value sa base nila. Okay, so since similar naman na negative 3 saka positive 3, so what if mag-factor out tayo ng negative 3? So ang gagawin ko muna, factor out ko yung negative 3, so magiging positive sine 2x to, ito magiging negative sine 5x. So meaning, pasok tayo sa sine A minus sine B doon sa pangalawang identity. So this is just equivalent sa negative 3 multiplied by 2, so that is cosine. This is cosine ng A plus B, so that is 2x plus 5x over 2. Okay, minus, this is cosine, multiply by cosine ng A minus B, sine sa formula. Wala pansin. Ayun, cosine sine. So sine A minus B. So A minus B is 2x minus 5x over 2. Okay, so simplify further. This is negative 6 kasi negative 3 times 2. Then cosine ng 7x over 2. Then this is sine ng negative 3x over 2. Okay, then yung sign negative is negative. So negative times negative magiging positive to. So this is just equal sa 6 cosine ng 7x over 2. Then sine ng 3x over 2. So ito na yung kanyang product of trigonometric function. So from sum naging product. Okay, so for number 2, write sine 2y minus sine 4y as a product of two function. Okay, so since pasok siya dito sa sine A minus sine B, so yun yung gagawin natin sa kanya. So rewrite ko lang. Sine 2y minus sine 4y is equal to 2 cosine, sabi ng identity, 2 cosine ng A plus B. So that is 2y plus 4y over 2. Tapos sine ng A minus B. So that is 2y minus 4y over 2. Okay, so this is equivalent sa 2 cosine ng 2y plus 4y, that is 6y divided by 2, that is 3y. Okay, then this is sine ng 2y minus 4y is negative y, negative 2y. Negative 2y divided by 2 is negative y. This is negative y. So note that negative sign negative y is negative sine y. So multiply na lang yung negative dito. So this is just 2 cosine 3y, then sine y. So ito yung kanyang product of two function. Okay, then lastly, we need to prove. So check natin para mag-prove using tong identity na to, yung sum to product. Okay, so verify that sine 3s plus sine s over cosine s plus cosine 3s is equal to tangent 2s. Okay, so obviously dito tayo mag-workout kasi parang ang hirap naman papunta dyan. Okay, so since verification, no need na ilagay yung proof. So this is sine 3s plus sine s all over cosine s plus cosine 3s is equal to tangent 2s. So dito tayo mag-work sa left side. Okay, so apply natin yung sum to product. So magiging sine 3s saka sine s, then sine ab sine a plus sine b. So sa taas magiging 2 sine ng 3s plus s over 2, then cosine ng 3s minus s over 2. Ayun sa taas. Next, sa denominator, so since cosine and cosine, so sum ng cosine dito tayo, that is 2 cosine plus cosine. This is 2 cosine ng 3s plus s over 2, tapos cosine ulit, cosine naman ng 3, baliktad, s saka 3s pala to rather. So dapat s plus 3s, although parehas lang naman, tapos ito ay s minus 3s over 2. So again, s plus 3s yan, nagkabaliktad lang. Then cancel yung 2, or mamaya na I think, no, so simplify ko muna. This is 2 sine ng 3s plus s is 4s divided by 2, this is 2s. Then this is cosine ng 3s minus s, that is 2s divided by 2, that is s only. Okay, all over 2 cosine ng 2s then ito naman ay cosine ng negative s. Okay, so obviously cancel na yung 2, so magiging ito na lang, no, sine 2s cosine s all over cosine 2s, tas yung negative cosine negative s is cosine s lang, so this is just cosine s. Obviously ito ay cancel, so therefore this is sine 2s over cosine 2s na lang. Okay, in which this is just tangent 2s, which is equal sa tangent 2s. So yun yung code natin. Okay, so no need to write na down symbol kasi verify lang naman. Okay, so thank you for watching. Hoping na mapanood mo yung, hoping na panoorin mo yung mga next video, then hoping na naiintindihan mo yung mga ideas sa lesson na to. Okay, so thank you for watching.